Hey warrior, have you ever stared at a red P&L, slammed your laptop shut, and whispered to yourself, maybe this game isn't for me? But the very next morning, without telling a single soul, you opened the charts again. Why? Because deep down, a tiny voice still screamed, I know I can do this. That voice is right. But every time another stop loss gets hit, doubt creeps in. Is it me? Or just bad luck? Here's the truth nobody tells you. In trading, you don't just lose money. You lose hope. You lose confidence. And a dark voice whispers, quit. You'll never make it. But right there, in that darkness, the real war begins. And today, we're pulling back the curtain with the man who has coached hundreds of professional traders, the legendary Brett Steenbarger. He says one sentence that changes everything. The market is never your enemy. Your reaction to the market is. Welcome to the Art of Trading, 10 secret principles that no strategy, no indicator, no guru can ever replace. These aren't rules written in books. These are principles lived, forged in the fire of real accounts, real tears, and real comebacks. Ignore even one of them, and millions may stay forever out of reach. Because these 10 principles are 10 locks, and each one holds the key to the next. So plug in your earphones, turn off notifications, and listen till the very last second, because today you might finally meet the trader you were always meant to become. Principle 1. Know thyself. 90% of traders never crack this. Brett says the most successful traders don't master the markets, they master themselves. Ask, when do you panic? When do you get greedy? When does your mind stay ice cold, and when does it catch fire? The market doesn't break you. Your unseen habits do. Start a journal today. After every trade, write, what was I feeling? Was this my setup or my emotion? Because if you don't know you, every trade is just a guess. Principle 2, fall in love with the process, not the profit. When you win big, you feel like a god. Next day, same strategy, you lose, and suddenly you feel like trash. Why? Because you tied your worth to the outcome. Brett says, when your focus is on profit, emotions take the wheel. When your focus is on process, mastery begins. Ask only one question every day. Did I execute like a professional? If yes, smile, even in loss, because a perfect process plus time equals millions. Principle 3, don't run from fear, read it. Fear isn't the enemy, it's feedback. Every time fear screams, don't take this trade, pause and ask, am I unprepared? Is position size too big? Am I carrying baggage from the last loss? Fear is your unpaid consultant. Listen to it, and it turns into foresight. Principle 4, a loss is only a failure when you learn nothing from it. Good losses are tuition fees. Bad losses are interest paid to ego. After every loss, write 5 brutal points. What went right? What went wrong? What will I do differently? Top traders journal their losses more religiously than their wins because losses are the real professors. Consistency is the real profit. Consistency isn't doing the same thing every day. It's thinking the same way in every condition. The best traders aren't the ones who make the biggest wins. They're the ones who make the same best trades again and again. Boring? Yes. Profitable? Insanely. Your self-talk is your trading. You don't trade the charts. You trade your beliefs about the charts. Change the voice in your head from, this time I'll recover everything, to, I trust my system. One trade doesn't define me. Top traders train their inner dialogue like Olympic athletes train muscles. Risk management isn't a strategy, it's a survival code. Great traders don't survive because they make huge gains. They survive because they never take huge losses. Rule, never risk more than 1 to 2% per trade. Never enter without knowing your exit. Never turn hope into a plan. Because the goal isn't to be right every time. It's to stay alive long enough to be right when it matters most. Patience equals hidden profits. Some of the most profitable trades are the ones you never take.
Impatience is the tax you pay for overconfidence. Wait for your pitch. The market rewards discipline, not desperation. Your journal is your mirror, not your diary. If you're not journaling, you're not growing. You're just gambling with better charts. Every week, review which emotions keep repeating, which setups actually work for me. Your journal isn't record keeping, it's the blueprint to your future wealth. The ultimate mastery is self-mastery. Markets don't defeat traders, traders defeat themselves. The final boss isn't about finding the perfect indicator, it's about looking in the mirror and asking, did I show up today as the trader I respect? When you win over yourself, the market has no choice but to surrender. These 10 principles aren't just lessons, they are a transformation. You're not here to make money, you're here to become the kind of person who money can't help but follow. Disciplined, unshakable, process-driven, fearless in the face of red screens. So here's my challenge to you right now. Pick one principle that hit you the hardest. Write it down, stick it on your monitor, live it for the next 30 days. Because the trader who masters these 10 locks doesn't just make money, he becomes unstoppable. If this fired you up, do 3 things. Smash that like button. It tells the algorithm to show this to more warriors. Share this with at least one friend who's still fighting the same battle. And comment below, which principle shook you the most? Subscribe and turn on notifications, because next time we're exposing the brutal truths almost no one dares to say out loud. Until then, trade with discipline, live with purpose, and never, ever quit on yourself. You've got this. I'll see you in the green. Let's go.